What's going on, guys? It's your boy Action Superstar here. I'm doing a voiceover from the original video because it really didn't have any voice or anything. I was originally just gonna leave it with music and just call it good, but I found some time and now I'm like, okay, might as well just do it. It's pretty late and stuff, so the reason I didn't have any audio and stuff is because I'm just like, might as well try to get my level up, try to just play the game, just level up, try to complete some of the challenges, look at the new updates that happen. That's what I was really doing. And I'm still, the new update, the new update kind of confused me. They had a new inventory change, and I didn't like it that much. So I was still kind of working with it. This is like my 5th game of the day. Okay, this is my 2nd time attempting to over audio this. Yeah, so right now I'm in this game. I really was not expecting to win at all. I was actually trying to plan out something I wanted to do in a duo video, but I couldn't find it. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go. I don't know. I'm just like, okay, I can't find what I'm looking for, so I'm just gonna go over to this mountain with the orange trees on it. I saw that guy, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna make it to the orange trees, but then I saw him like cut right, so I'm like, oh wait, he's not going. So he went to Pleasant. So I ended up going here, but I ended up not making it. So I'm thinking, oh, there's probably some materials in here to build up with. And I found the AR unusually. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna completely destroy this house, get some materials, and build up. So I got some materials. I attempted to climb this, but I didn't want to fall off the mountain, so I just gave up on that. So I was just like, okay, I might as well just try to build up. And I ended up managing to mess up the build, so I had to go back and get some more resources. I attempted to jump again, but I shot because I shot. And oh my god, I just flipped. Okay, never mind. Well, record the thing about the video. Anyway, so I just like, okay, might as well get some more resources, build up, make it there. Yeah, we're gonna get it. I'm like, whew, there's gotta be a chest up here. I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna get a good weapon. I'm gonna be all happy. Things are gonna go great. And then I didn't make it. So I climb back down here. I'm like, is there any other resources? And then I saw the tree. I'm like, oh yes, there's trees. Tree. Yes, there's tree. So I was happy about that. Doing a voiceover is weird. It's so confusing rather than doing like a live actually playing. It's so much weirder. So, and this part shocked me. Like right after here, I was so confused at what happened. You hear that destroying behind me? I'm like, what was that? I turned around, there's a dude right here. I have no clue where he came from. So I'm just like, okay, take you down. As you can see, I stopped and was just like really confused, and then I saw there's no chest, and I was kind of upset. So I took down all these trees, got some resources. Not the usual. Also, I want to point out, I didn't have a single legendary weapon until like the final, until like the third guy I killed we were in like the final 3 people. Actually, I'm not gonna spell. I'm just gonna say final 3 people is when I got my first legendary weapon of the game. So I'm just confused. I'm like, okay, I was trying to plan out something for like a new map, and then I saw it. So I'm looking at the map like, if you look, hold on, if you guys pause the video right now and look after I close the map, if you see the like flat top mountain, east 120, I was trying to find that up in the air so I can land there and like look at it so I can like play it for another video, but that's what's just happening right now. So I'm like, okay, that's enough of that. So now I know where it is. So now I can actually land there. Because I want to go there for a video or just like for fun. Because I want to try it out. I've never been there. And I saw a YouTuber and I'm like, oh wow. I'm just like, okay, this is weird. I'm just going to repair this. And then I'm like, oh wait, I have 1 bullet. Okay, there we go. Let me just... things like that when, like, you know when people have, like, say, like, 30, like, you know when they're, like, you, like, say a number and they're, like, 991, you're just like, why can't it be 990 or 1,000? Like, really? And you know that feeling? I'm not the only one who gets that feeling, and I know it's not, like, whatever that thing is, like, when you have everything has to be exact and whatever it is. I just love my wallpaper so much. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, no one looted the gas station, so I'm gonna get over here, because I'm like, right before I looked at the gas station, I'm like, okay, I need to find someone and kill them so I can get their weapon. I'm like, oh, no one looted the gas station, this is great. I'm like, I'm gonna pick up the sub, because in case I get into like a really close range battle, I'm like, I walk in here and I can see a shotgun, and I actually got really excited. So I switched that, okay. So, right here, I went over to this little house, and I managed to scare myself, because I just saw a shotgun barrel, but there's no one in there, so I like, open the door, I'm like, I'm dead, because there's a shotgun barrel right there. I'm like, oh wait, no one's holding it. I just saw the shotgun, and I'm like, oh no, I'm dead. And then I'm just like, nope, no one's holding it. I was planning on getting some stone to build a little bit of a base. So then I checked the map, wondering where I'm going. I'm like, oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I was planning on getting on top of a mountaintop near this area, and I was planning like towards the center. Then I set up a base, stay there for a little bit, have some kind of protection. As you can see already, in the first like 5-6 minutes, we already have 3 enemies remaining. 31 people in the lobby, that means including me. And I went up here and I found a chest that I was actually really excited when I found this. I'm like, because when I was climbing up, I'm like, ooh, if I could find a shield part right now, that'd be pretty good. And I'm not even joking, because I talk to myself when I play alone. It's sad. But I didn't have my headset in, because I had a, what's it called right outside? My room, party. So I'm just in here playing Fortnite with a party going on outside. It was, honestly, it was so loud out there, so I'm like, I wouldn't call it a party, more like a gathering with like 6 people. But anyway, they were watching some kind of loud movie or something. This is where I decided to build my base. And then, yeah, it was kind of hard to play. So when I got down to like the last 6 people actually, my heart was already beating like something that, like a cheetah running against. It's kind of like a cheetah running against the ground, flapping its wings. What? My heart was beating really fast. That's all you need to know. I think it was when I got to round 8 people, so I'm like, okay, I might win this. And I was just like, so like, confused, like, okay, this is weird. This wasn't really planned. Okay. So I just waited up here for a little bit. Just waiting. Go ahead and skip ahead in the video for like maybe, I'd say about 30 seconds until something good happens, or good. Actually, was it here or was it somewhere else? Because I had another base just like this. But I got, oh no, it was somewhere else. So right here, I don't think much happened. I think I had to move immediately. So I just sat for a second, just looking around. Yeah, I had to move immediately. I heard the crate and it sounded like it was right on top of me. Then I noticed the mini map, like, oh wait, now I gotta go. So I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here for a couple more seconds, and then I'm just like, and then just look at the distance. I'm like, right there, I'm like, oh dang, I should have just went to Pleasant. Because I always go to Pleasant. It's really quiet right now. Like the only audio, because I can't hear the game. I can barely hear the game audio when I'm doing a voiceover. And also there's like no game audio happening. So it's just like super silent other than my voice, because I'm loud. It's getting hot in me, so take off my. At this point I was really just, I forgot, so I was singing, I forgot what song I was singing, but I was singing some kind of song right here, just like, because I'm like, yeah, I forgot what I was singing, but I was singing something. I forgot what it was. No, I think I don't even know what I was thinking anymore. I'm pretty sure I was thinking Space Down by Eminem. I was getting shot at right here. This is where I panic. I was straight up panicking right now. I'm like, well, it's been good. 20 people. It's pretty good. Oh my god, I forgot to collect I just now realized after winning this, I really didn't even I went to the menu and then just went straight to I saved the video and just came straight here. So I forgot to get my 500 XP points for making it outliving 125 people. I had no clue where this person was. So I'm just like, okay, go build base because this guy's planning on attacking me. One more hit. Okay. Right now, I was straight up panicking right here. I'm like, what can I build? What can I build? And then I realized I'm not having materials. And this is where I messed up. I'm like, dang it, I messed up the base. I had to jump out and do something about it. So I tried to jump out without jumping out completely. That failed. I was like, and then I ran out of resources. And I think it was right here where I saw this guy come back up on me. And I was right here. I was kind of tense because I had no clue where this person went, and no clue where he was coming from. I was looking to the mountain like, is he coming from up here? Now I don't remember what made me find out which way he was coming from, but yeah. I just sat and watched Pleasant for a little bit. That's how I remember. I remember hearing the grenades bounce off the side right here. So I jumped down. I went around here. Went around this part of the mountain. I saw him come up. He didn't come around, so I took the shots at him. I hit him once. Took out a shotty. Took his shield. Went to the thingy place. Got him. So all he really had was shield. I ran as fast as I could to get the rockets, but I knew I wasn't gonna make it. So I basically just got the RPG without getting any actual ammo. I picked up these grenades. So I'm like, okay, I need some kind of explosives. That's what happened. I'm like, I'm gonna jump back in here for a second, for 5 seconds actually. Then I'm gonna have to move. Oh, so I just now realized I didn't even see that the first time. If you guys looked, I honestly did not see them. I just saw that guy die down there, and now I'm realizing I could have died just now. Like he had my back so easily, and I honestly had no clue they were down there. I literally just now saw that person down there. I'm just like, okay, so he had my back right here, and he could have easily taken me out. I think he might have been the one who shot the sniper shot at me. So either I had 3 people attacking me, or I had 2 people. Actually, I think they're all coming for me, and those 2 happened to see each other down there, and one took one out. But as you can see in my hotbar, I still don't have any really good weapons. But so right here is where I looked at I think it was right about now is when I looked over to the amount of players alive. And I was just like, oh my god. What? So I was confused earlier. I was running over to the circle because I planned out where I wanted to go. I saw there was loot in there, and I wanted to go get it, and I'm like, oh, there could be a scar in that chest, and I was so tempted to go, but I'm like, no, I gotta make it to the circle early, so people so I can get my position, so people don't have my back, and I can see through the entire circle. So I wanted to get on the edge of the map, like over here on the edge, so people can get up behind me and stuff. I've been over here before. I usually go where behind that tree, and I thought I saw someone behind there already, so I was like kind of nervous, like, wait, is there somebody back there? As you'll see. I'm like, wait, what? I thought I see somebody right there. I'm like, oh no, there's no one there. So I start running over here, And now I'm panicking even more because I just looked at the amount of players. Alright, so after looking at the amount of players, I crouch down behind this tree, and I sit here for a little bit. I end up sitting here until the circle closes in, and we have to move. I'm hearing sniper shots and gunfire, so I'm like, okay, they're not shooting at me, which is good. I switched my weapons a couple times to reload my sub, and switch back to my AR. This part's really boring. I recommend skipping ahead a little bit, maybe about, I don't know. Someone put down below where it gets unboard. Maybe skip. If you look at the storm timer, skip around like 40 seconds now. That's what I did. That's what I would have done. Just waited. Cause I really just sat in this bush for 40 seconds, or like a minute or two. It was kind of funny. So right now I'm looking. So actually, I'm looking at my health rate right here a couple minutes ago, and I was just like, oh no, I don't have full health or 50, at least 50 shield. So I'm thinking, okay, so I need to find a shield, a shield pot, and I need to find a med kit. So I end up, I'll tell you when it happens. Never mind. And I'm trying to stay as close to the rim as possible. So I'm sitting here for another maybe 20 seconds or so. So if you want to skip. I saw that someone got lost in the storm, which made me happy a little bit, because I'm like, okay, top 4, which is good. I ended up just sitting here looking around and just like, where are the people? I was gonna like come in when like the storm came low, because this is really tight and I didn't know where anybody was. And I already knew everybody was gonna have way better weapons than I did. So right about here was just like I was looking for the supply drop. I'm like, I really need this. And then at one point I'm like, okay, I died. Because I messed up switching weapons, and I'm like, okay, I'm so dead. I sat here for a lot more than maybe I sat here for like another 40 seconds after. Alright, so this is when I started moving. I saw the crate. I saw that big, huge base just there. I'm like, oh god, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. So I ran over this way, and I saw these rocks over here. I was gonna go hide behind these so I could have like the back of the storm. Now, you see those like, there's a big cluster of trees over there, and I didn't know, but there's a chest in there. And then I get something I needed, and it was pretty good. So I just started waiting for a little bit. I heard that sniper shot. I'm like, okay, I'm dead. Cause I'm like, I'm in the open. Someone's gonna see me. I'm dead. Cause we have that. If you see that platform up there, on the mountainside right there, someone's up there still with the sniper. I was watching over there, make sure they didn't see me or anything. I look over, I saw that guy up there, so I'm just like, oh, wait, what's he firing at? And then I'm like, okay, he's gone. And then I realized he's shooting at somebody with an RPG. They're fighting over there. So I'm like, oh, maybe I can go be the cleanup crew. So I'm like, wait, no, there's still that guy with this. And then, that's when I realized that person up there with that base, that was the person he just killed. So, my apologies, I forgot to mention that. I would have stayed in that base. He was pretty solid. If he would have shot the floor out, he would have been done. But he was pretty solid up there. I don't think maybe. And then I heard the last two guys fighting, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move and try to do this cleanup crew thing. I saw this patch of rocks and trees over here. I'm like, I'm gonna hide behind here, try to get a med. I saw this found chest. I found a med pack, and I was pretty happy. I'm like, that's when I dropped my AR, and I was like, oh god, my AR. So I'm over here behind this tree, trying to med pack up, and I just noticed that guy to my left. I'm like, oh god, no. I hope he doesn't see me. And those two are fighting with RPGs and snipers and good weapons. So I med pack up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move over here so so he doesn't see me. I see where he's shooting the RPG bullets. I'm like, he's past the base. And then I see that guy building right there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back here. I saw him, I was like, pow! I was just so legendary, so I'm like, go. I went over there, I grabbed the scar. I was gonna try to grab the RPG, but then I just booked it, because he was shooting at me. So I was gonna drink these steel shield pots, and then I was just gonna advance to the circle, and just try to, just live. I went up to his little thing here, like, trying to see where that guy went. I lost this guy. I completely lost. I think he went behind the mountain and then came around. That's what I'm thinking what happened. But I honestly have no clue where this guy went. That's when I got my first legendary thing of the game. I ended up getting some rockets. Now I'm wishing I had my... I'm wishing I grabbed the RPG. I'm like, I could take him out easily, but I could probably kill myself, which is not smart, not a good thing. Right here, I like spaced out for a second. And it's like, I wonder how many people are spectating right now. Then I immediately like, wait, there's only 2 people. I gotta stay focused. I saw this circle shrink, so I'm like, I'm gonna try to move there, and try to get around this guy. Try to get to the opposite side of the circle, so he thinks I'm on this side. Then I hear the RPG get fired, so I run. I'm like, where'd the RPG come from, so I know where he is. I turn around again, I see it. I go back over here, I see him. I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. I'm like, dang it, I have bad aim. I throw a couple grenades. I reload. Go over here. See him rushing me. I take the shots. Take more shots. Hit him a couple times. And take him out. For the victory. Now that's how you play a beautiful game. It would suck if I had my mic muted the entire time. Well, thanks guys for watching. I won a solo. That's impressive for me. I don't know. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.